Walk into any crowded room, and the pressure hits you immediately. You are surrounded by noise and motion, yet expected to navigate this space without looking lonely, awkward, or unsuccessful. Imagine a person named Alex walking into this exact environment. Alex has a clear goal for the evening: to meet someone, make a good impression, and find a genuine connection. But doing that requires playing by an intricate set of unseen social rules. Across the room, Alex spots Casey. Casey is laughing, leading a lively conversation, and surrounded by people. Approaching Casey is highly desirable. It promises an exciting interaction, but it also demands a massive amount of effort to break through that existing circle. Then Alex notices Sam. Sam is sitting entirely alone, holding a drink, separated from the main groups by a few feet of empty space. There is no crowd to navigate and no conversation to interrupt. Alex and Sam lock eyes for a fraction of a second. In that brief window, Sam offers a tiny, barely perceptible smile. Alex's reaction is immediate. The exciting prospect of talking to Casey is completely abandoned. Alex walks straight across the room toward Sam. We often give up our most desired goals for the option that requires the absolute minimum effort. The brain is remarkably efficient, often lazy in its approach to social engagement. It constantly calculates how to get a reward while burning the least amount of energy. This abstract scale illustrates a concept called the cognitive principle of least resistance. This is a cognitive bias where individuals inherently assign a higher value to an outcome that requires less effort to acquire, driving the brain to constantly conserve mental and social energy. Look at the heavier side of the scale. It represents the massive energy cost of approaching Casey. It requires internal preparation to craft an opening line, the bravery to interrupt an active group, and the psychological bracing required for a high probability of rejection. Now look at the alternate path. Approaching Sam carries an incredibly low energy cost. Sam's physical isolation signals high availability. There is zero competition for attention, meaning Alex doesn't have to fight to be heard. That single subtle smile from Sam triggered a rapid recalculation in Alex's brain. It caused a complete risk collapse, lowering the probability of being turned away to near zero. This small signal redefines the interaction. Approaching Casey was a high-effort gamble. Approaching Sam is a low-stress win. Alex knows the reception will be welcoming before even taking a step. Selecting the easiest target has nothing to do with physical tiredness. It is a deeply ingrained evolutionary strategy. Our ancestors survived by conserving energy, and today that translates into securing a guaranteed social win over chasing a high-risk, uncertain reward. But there is a darker threat lurking in that room, the risk to your public status. It's called the visible downgrade problem. A failed initial social approach publicly devalues the person who tried it in the eyes of everyone watching. Consider the alternative scenario. Alex approaches Casey first, expends the high effort, but Casey politely turns away. Alex is left standing there, publicly rejected, while the rest of the group watches. The social damage cascades immediately. If Alex leaves that awkward rejection and walks straight to Sam, the entire room reads the situation clearly. Alex is viewed as having settled for a backup. This dynamic devalues Sam, too. Sam is no longer the primary interest, but a secondary consolation prize. The budding connection starts with a heavy, unseen barrier. Navigating social spaces is largely a defensive maneuver. We are driven by the dread of looking like a runner-up. We calculate our moves to protect our status from public failure. By walking straight to Sam, Alex entirely bypasses the risk of public failure. There is no visible rejection and no appearance of compromising. This animation shows the symmetrical low-effort strategy. It is a social dynamic where both individuals mutually recognize and accept an interaction that promises low risk and high certainty, requiring minimal energy from either side. This mutual strategy provides an instant, invisible victory. It protects Alex's social standing, ensures Sam feels chosen, and guarantees a fast connection. We might tell ourselves that we go to parties to meet the most amazing, exciting people in the room. In reality, our subconscious prioritizes psychological safety over aspiration. Our ultimate instinct is rarely to find the perfect match. We are simply scanning the horizon, looking for the safest harbor to anchor ourselves.